Hey, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at Chainlink. I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your own research before investing money into crypto. Now, jumping into the Chainlink video, we are on the daily chart. This is trading view. We have these two support lines that were turned into resistance as soon as we lost them. So right now, as you can see, we're just in a bit of a consolidation period over here. We got rejected from the 0.236 on the Fibonacci retracement, sitting at 22, almost $23. So the Fib retracement that I have on this chart is going to be from the swing low over here in July, and the swing high is in May. And that gives us the 1.618 target at $79. So right now, Chainlink isn't doing really not doing anything. So when a project is boring and it's not doing anything, that's the best time to be dollar cost averaging into it. And we can get rejected from the 20 MA that will push us further down. So you can start coming up here, and the 20 MA is going to start coming lower and lower, and it's going to push the price down. And that's fine. That's normal. That happens. The gap in between the EMAs is getting rather large, just like it was getting rather large over here. So everything is going to happen the exact same way it happened over here, just in a mirrored version. Basically, once you get overextended from the EMAs to the downside, the same thing happens once you get overextended from the EMAs to the upside. You get back to the EMAs. Basically, the EMAs are your magnets, and you come back to them once you get so far away from them, right? And once there's a gap in between the EMAs, that also means that the price is likely going to correct. And if there is a very big gap in between them, and the price is super high away and super far away from the EMAs, that just means that you can have a pullback, a rather deep pullback. So what we're doing right now isn't very, I would say, isn't very bad, right? We're just consolidating. Great way to dollar cost average. Some projects have dropped way more significantly than Chainlink. Now, if we jump into the daily RSI over here, you can see that we were in the oversold here December 5th, and now we just came out of the zone, back tested it as support, and now we're moving up. So let's see how this performs. Obviously, you have a nice resistance level over here, and you've tested this level multiple times. So 2 bounces from here, bounce as a support, a couple bounces as a resistance. So you can just roughly estimate the resistance zone on the daily RSI. So if you get in right now, you can potentially look for a bounce off this zone and a rejection from the zone and a move towards the downside to test key levels of support. So on the RSI, you can set support and resistance levels, and based on those levels, you can be dollar cost averaging into the project, right? Regardless of the price. That's how it works with the RSI, because here you had your first bounce off the support, you had your second bounce. Now, once you bounce the third time, you know that there is a high probability that you're going to bounce right up and have a nice, appreciation in terms of the price. So you buy once the RSI hits the support, and bang, there you go. Another bounce, another move to the upside, another bounce, another move to the upside, another bounce, and so on and so forth. So the RSI is a good way to know where to buy and where to sell regardless of the price. So yeah, just keep that in mind. And yeah, like I said, still pretty much oversold here on Chainlink and most of the projects. Now let's jump into the Binance chart. So right now we are on the 4-hourly chart, and we do have some sort of a symmetrical triangle over here playing out. So now jumping into the 4-hourly chart on Binance, we do have some sort of a symmetrical triangle playing out over here, and you can see that we do have a target from this triangle all the way to $31.86, which is the 2.272 on the small Fibonacci retracement that I set up over here from this swing high to this swing low. The 1.618 is going to be your main technical target after you break the previous swing high. So it's all about breaking this high over here, right? You want to break that high and back test it as support for confirmation of the uptrend, and then you're looking at $27. You can obviously drop back down, and once you start dropping, I would assume that you would just hold this area as support, right? And I don't think you're going to drop any lower than this. So if you see another flash crash, I would recommend putting some buy orders from $15.25 all the way to $17.76. So that is going to be your nice buying zone. And obviously, you do have the golden ratio over here. So the golden ratio is the most important Fibonacci level out of all the levels, because this is the golden ratio of Fibonacci. So $21.13 is the level that you want to break and backtest as support if you want to confirm that you're going to be breaking this high, because you're most likely going to, at least retrace to that high once you break the golden ratio. But if you get rejected from here and you start coming back down into the pattern, you can actually break down and come all the way down here to $18.12, or maybe retest the 0.236 at $19.22. So if you're looking for a quick little trade, what I could recommend and what I sometimes recommend is that, not all the people buy for long-term hodling. Some traders just like to enter for quick profit. So if you buy in right now all the way to the golden ratio, that's a 7.7% trade. To the previous swing high, that is 18%. So that's pretty good. But for the target from this symmetrical triangle, you're looking at 62%, 63% trade, which is, significantly better, obviously, but that would require, more time, obviously, and there's more risk involved, because we may not get that high and we just go into the bear potentially, right? So that's why there's more risk. If we jump into the oscillators, so stochastic RSI is pretty overextended right now. You can see that you're in the oversold, and once in the overbought, I do apologize. Once you're in the overbought, you tend to roll over, right? So if we jump into the price action and see what's happening over there right now, and let me just get rid of that. So you can see, if I just remove the drawings, you can see that we're hitting our head on the 4-hourly 20 EMA, and it's sort of keeping us down. So once you start breaking that 4-hourly EMA, you're going to flip bullish. You want to back test it as support and then attack the 55. Now, the stochastic is oversold, and you're thinking, well, if this is going to go down, the price is going to go down as well. Well, not necessarily. Once the price starts consolidating, the stochastic can start resetting, right? And obviously, once you're oversold here, that's the best time to be entering. Now, let's jump into the daily on Binance and check the oscillators as well. So on the stochastic here, we started reversing once we were in this move to the upside. We started reversing here to the downside, and now it seems that we're reversing back to the upside. So look for the reversals on the stochastic. Those are good for spotting trend reversals, obviously. And here on the daily chart, we looked at that previously. So overall, you have your buy zones, you have your potential sell zones, and you have your long-term targets. Now, if I take a look at the daily chart, because we do have a fib retracement to the downside here, you can see that from this swing high all the way to this swing low in July, we do have another potential support level here at $13.50. Basically, that is the low you don't want to be losing, because that's your July low. If you start losing that, that could potentially be your bear market. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you for watching. If I missed out anything on the charts, please let me know down below in the comments. I know too many price tags, I apologize. But follow me on Twitter, check out the Discord server, check out the Telegram chat, check out the Patreon. All links are going to be in the description. Feel free to join and talk to our community. And yeah, thank you for watching. I'm going to catch you in the next one. Goodbye and good night.